Alright, the next thing we have that I wanted to remind you of was interval notation. Okay, so just refreshing your memory, if you have this symbol or this symbol, you use parentheses. So let's stop there for just a second. If I'm using parentheses, goodness, these are hard to see. Let me write them a little bit better. Okay, so that's how they should look. You should be able to see them better on the multiple choice practice exam. So remember it says use parentheses. So this top one here does not have parentheses, and this one does not have parentheses, so it's one of these two. Now here's how it looks. Okay, see how it's pointing in this direction? That means on a number line, it's going to go in this direction. So you would start at 7 and go to infinity. Infinity always takes parentheses, and you'll have a parenthesis on the 7. So that's what your answer would look like. Okay, let me see if I can fix number 14. This one's parentheses, and this one's parentheses. Bracket. Okay, that's how it looks. Sorry for the trouble there. What we know about this one, if your symbol is this symbol or this symbol, it's going to use brackets. So for this one, we would only pick the one with brackets. Now, notice it says x is less than or equal to -6. So you'll notice it's pointing in this direction. So that's the way we're going to shade. So here's -6, and we're going to shade this way. Now remember, you always write from left to right. So it would be from left to right, and remember it uses a bracket. So this would be your answer. Hey, I also want to talk to you, or skipping to the end, about negative exponents. What's important about negative exponents is they mean move. Let me write them a little bit neater so that you can see better. Okay, both of these exponents are negative, so that means we need to move them. This 5 is going to move to the bottom and become positive. This b is going to move to the top and become positive. A negative exponent moves. Now, you can narrow down your choices just from there. I know I've got a b to the 4th in the top, and 5 cubed, remember 5 cubed is 5 times 5 times 5. So that's 25 times 5, that's 125. b to the 4th. And that's how it would look. Looking at the second one, you have an x to the 4th, negative 4th rather, and an x cubed. Now remember, you only move the negative one. So this guy right here, it's going to move to the bottom. Your x to the 3rd is just going to stay exactly where it is. So that's what your problem's going to look like. The x to the 3rd has a positive exponent, so it doesn't move. Only the negative exponents move. And when you look in the bottom, you'll have 4 x's and 3 x's. That would give you 7 x's in the bottom. And that's how that one would look.